Hello, friends. Let's learn something about chemical reactions. First and foremost, how do we know it is a chemical reaction? In other words, what are the characteristics of chemical reactions? If you see there is a particular change in color, you know chemical reaction is taking place, as in the rusting of nails, ripening of fruits, and so on. If you see gas is being evolved, there is a chemical reaction taking place. Like when we put an egg in vinegar or an acid. If you see heat is given out, here again it is a chemical reaction. Here we see sodium burning. If you see heat taken in, then it is a chemical reaction. And if there is a formation of a precipitate, then there is a chemical reaction. What are the different types of chemical reaction we come across? Combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double decomposition reactions. Let's study each of them individually. Combination reaction. Here we see two reactants combine together to form one product. A reacts with B to form AB. As in the case of magnesium burning in air, in other words, burning in oxygen to form magnesium oxide. We can balance the equation. Another reaction where the two reactants combine together to form one product. Sodium reacting with chlorine to form sodium chloride. We can balance the equation. So to summarize, two or more reactants combine together to form one product. Decomposition reaction. It is just the opposite of combination reaction. Here, one reactant breaks up to form two or more products. So, a reactant AB breaks up to form A plus B. As in the case of water, on passing electric current through it, gives hydrogen and oxygen. We can balance the equation by putting 2 in front of water and hydrogen. Another example of a reactant breaking up into two products, calcium carbonate, when heated, gives you calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So to put it together, we have one reactant breaks up into two or more products. We have displacement reaction. Here we have a more reactive metal displacing a less reactive metal. A, being more reactive than B, displaces B. Here we have the reactivity series of the metals. The more reactive ones are placed on top. Let's take an example of magnesium reacting with hydrochloric acid. We get magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. We can balance the equation by putting 2 in front of hydrochloric acid. Another example where a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal. In this case, we have zinc reacting with copper sulfate to give you zinc sulfate and copper. What will happen if we have a less reactive metal? For example, we have copper mixing with calcium chloride. Will there be a change? No. There will be no reaction at all. So we will get copper and copper chloride as it is at the end. So to summarize, a more reactive element displaces less reactive element. Decomposition reaction. Here, the two reactants decompose to form two new products. A takes the place of C and C takes the place of A. Sodium hydroxide reacting with hydrochloric acid to give sodium chloride and water. We may balance the equation. This is also called a neutralization reaction. Let's take another example. Here we see silver nitrate reacting with potassium chloride to give silver chloride and potassium nitrate. In this case, a precipitate is formed. So here, to summarize, both reactants decompose to give two new products. So let us summarize all the different types of chemical reactions. Combination reaction. Two reactants combine to form one product. Decomposition. One reactant breaks up to form two products. Displacement reaction. The more reactive element displaces the less reactive element. And finally, double decomposition reaction. The two reactants decompose to form two new products. I hope you understood what chemical reactions are and the type of chemical reactions. Thank you. Have a nice day.